Hey, welcome back to the Ask the Imam show. This is Gary Payne, Imam Musri. Thanks for coming back again. I appreciate it.
I,
We were kind of going in depth before about some things. We kind of slowly started going to talking about Judgment Day, and I wanted to kind of see if you could elaborate a little bit and Islamically tell me the Islamic viewpoint on Judgment Day itself.
well, as Muslims, we believe in the afterlife, meaning that after we die, and we believe everybody will die at some point, but after we die, we will be brought back to life at some point in the future. No one knows of that time except God, with what's called Resurrection Day, where new bodies will be created by God, and the person that resides within each one of us will be put in those new bodies. And so we will have new life, new body, but it's the same person that is us right now. And then there will be a day of gathering where we'll be gathered from all over the world to the same plain area in the Middle East and around Jerusalem. And then there will be Judgment Day, where God would come and would basically hold everybody accountable for what they have done in this life. So while we are in this life, in this world, everything we say and do and think and feel, listen to or look at is being recorded. And depending on what our intentions are behind our actions, it's gonna, all this collection of our life recorded, think of it like a tablet.
Like going to trial.
You go into trial, and what comes to you on your own iPad or tablet that has your life record, as we say, picture and sound and color, and includes all your thoughts and feelings and everything, has been recorded. Nothing is missing. And then God will render judgment based on what you have done. So it doesn't matter what you call yourself, Muslim, Christian, atheist, this, that. Labels don't mean anything, regardless of your race or color. It is by what you did, what kind of life you had. There is an important condition: belief in God makes or breaks things. And then, did you do good in your life or you did bad? So it's like a balance between the two. If your overall good deeds outweigh your bad deeds, you get a passing grade, then you go to heaven. If your overall bad deeds outweigh your good deeds, you get a failing grade, you go to hell. And heaven and hell are different levels. So those who excel, who did a great job, who are good all their lives, they are in higher heavens. And life in the hereafter is permanent. You don't age, you don't get bored or tired or sick, or you enjoy life perfectly forever. This life is very short. You know, life in the hereafter is infinite.
Well, what if I have to, all due respect, have to ask, what if I'm from a country, I don't know, Uganda, somewhere, Africa, wherever, and I've never heard of this God that you talk about? I'm going to get punished for that?
Well, our conception is this, that it's our innate nature that we know God, or we see God, or feel God. And the name doesn't matter. You don't have to name God by a specific name. You don't have to follow a specific religion. Say, oh, you have to be Islam or Christianity or Judaism, or no. What's important is that you be good, a good person. So wherever you are, God gave you the intellect to recognize that you have a creator, a maker, that there is a purpose for your life, and you intend to do good. So when you do good, it doesn't go unrewarded. And when you do evil, also it doesn't go unpunished. That's the infinite justice of God. So it does not require to have a label. It doesn't require to have received a book or prayed in a temple or a mosque or a church or synagogue or anywhere. The whole purpose of religion, in our view, is to give you this manual how to live your life properly. Okay? But if you do it without the manual, arrive to the same conclusion, it's fine.
It's like training, but sometimes with myself trying to lose weight, it'd be helpful if I had a trainer.
Right. You know, many of us, we use technologies today without any prior training, and we figure it out. Now, human beings are intelligent enough to figure out, why they're here. It doesn't take religion to tell you lying is bad, and doesn't take religion to tell you that telling the truth is the right thing. Okay, it's a universal value. Kindness is a universal value. Mercy, justice, all these are universal values programmed, if you will, into our consciousness. And all what scripture and religion does is reinforces that. If there's doubt or it's our innate will is corrupted, this comes to correct it and to place it back where it's supposed to be.
Like
and that's why you see people who are cut off from so-called civilization, they seem to have primitive but yet simple principles that we all celebrate. Okay, they don't have a conniving, trickery style of life. They are generous. They are simple, and so that's the aim of religion, is to maintain this purity. And so there is no fear for those people, and God, who created them, knows exactly how much access they had to information, to knowledge. And that is a prerequisite in judgment. God is going to judge everyone based on what they know. For example, if I know that, doing X action is wrong, is prohibited, then my punishment for doing it is more than somebody who doesn't know. Just like if you're driving on the road and you don't see a speed limit sign and an officer stops you and say you're speeding, say, but there was no sign that says it's 20 mile per hour zone, and I'm sorry, I'm going 30 miles an hour. Now, if you go before a human judge, he says yes. If there is no proof that there is any traffic sign that says how much is the speed limit, it's thrown out. Versus if they show you an evidence that 100 feet before he stopped you, there was a sign saying 20 miles per hour, then you were not looking. It's your problem. So people who don't know are excused by God. You're judged for what you know, because there are people in the city, people who are born into religious families and so on, still yet they don't know. They make mistakes based on ignorance, not based on bad intention. And that's why we believe God is infinitely just and will accommodate and take care of, your situation.
Well, I definitely appreciate that. Good enlightenment, though, especially on the aspect of people who don't know. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them at the end of this video. At the bottom, take care and see you next time.